Brent, when you look at your personnel, what's the balance as a coach as playing experienced players who may be making some mistakes versus maybe younger players who you could weather some growing pains? Where do you find that balance of who you're going to play?
I don't think it. I think there's no like the magic formula. It's just based on what you're seeing in practice. You know, right now what we're seeing in practice isn't necessarily translating to what we're seeing on game day. So just trying to continue to develop our young guys, and you know, there's some guys that y'all don't know about, maybe have been banged up, that maybe haven't been able to get repetitions, or we're having to move guys at multiple positions, so that's stunted their growth. But some of it's because of other injuries. So a guy like Shane Witter, who's a young guy, but he's had, you know, having to have season-ending shoulder surgery. So, you know, we got a bunch of really good young players, and ones that are all in that right there on the fringe, if they're not in the too deep. And we need to play more guys. You know, number one reason is because it's hard to play. You know, week after week after week, and you're taking all the reps. So we've got to be smarter that way in developing our team.
Yeah, Brent, sort of along those same lines. How do you balance the desire to sort of trust the process and trust your system and stay in that with when things are going the way they've gone the last few weeks, just trying something new to
yeah, I mean, again, I would just say this, that, you know, you use maybe 20 years of experience, you know, and over a decade of excellence systematically. So the biggest thing is developing, you know, the fundamentals, the understanding, the techniques, helping guys find the football, get off of blocks, take good angles, trust their eyes, trust their responsibility, and then do it over and over and over and over and over and over and over, and not get bored with it. So still trying to develop, you know, some of the things that have to be second nature for you as a player, so that you're not playing paralyzed, that you can play aggressively and confidently, but technically sound, you know. And I think the fundamentals and your understanding are going to show up under pressure, and right now those things aren't showing up.
You talk about being paralyzed and things like that. Is that what you're seeing when you're talking about the difference between practice and game?
Yeah, no, I think it's a little bit of everything. You know, it's not just, oh, what do I do? It's, do I have the discipline to do it? You know, right here and now, in this moment. So, but again, as I said, you know, after the game, I know y'all have access to anytime I'm behind a mic, right? I'm asking, do y'all have access to, like last night's coaches show, for example? You watch that?
I haven't yet.
Okay. That's a good source of information, though, right? I'm guessing. So that being said, everything goes into it. You know, it's not just, you know, any one particular thing. We're not tackling very good right now. If anybody hasn't noticed, we're not fitting very good. We're getting lost in traffic. You know. So again, we've got to, you know, do a better job, obviously, as coaches at, you know, what we're doing. What we're seeing in the course of the week isn't translating consistently like it needs to, just to play well, not to play great, just to play well. Mm-hmm.
Over here, Jesse.
Hey, Brent Venables was talking to us yesterday about the team really needs to kind of play loose, not so tense this weekend. What's that balance between, you know, trying to get them to play confidently and comfortably while also having a sense of urgency and trying to turn?
Well, I think handling failure is you know, knowing that, again, not everything is going to go well or going to go perfect, and it doesn't have to. And so just having the poise and the maturity to know in those moments, man, don't flinch, you know. Play the next play, play the next series, you know, get the adjustments, get the corrections, and then take it to the field the next series, you know. And, you know, as opposed to, you know, so much stress where, you know, it's, you know, catastrophic, you know, if things don't go well. So, you know, right now we're just not playing, you know, with the efficiency that we need to, you know. That goes on both sides of the ball, you know, so that we can help and complement one another.
For more information, you can visit TulsaWorld.com.